This is Dormouse03, and this is part 2 of chapter 3 in my Max Payne 3 old school difficulty walkthrough. So this part right here, this could have been the hardest part of this whole chapter for me, because these guys were extremely aggressive for me in this area. They just kept rushing me up that left side, actually both the left and right sides, and yeah, I died a couple of times here. I don't know, it was just not cool. I kept thinking I'd cleared out people on the left, and then all of a sudden there they would be, and there's a grenade, and I'm like praying that it's not going to kill me. And I think it hurt a little bit, but it was around the corner, so most of the damage didn't hit me. But yeah, they'll toss grenades at you here to throw you out of cover. They will rush you up on the left and sometimes on the right as well. So basically, you just have to kill them as quickly and accurately as you can. And I think it's the guys on the right that toss the grenades, so if you can take them out and hopefully not get rushed on the left while you're doing so, you can avoid some of the grenade pain. But yeah, and you kind of have to stay in this on this column right here, because at least for the beginning, because if you try to move anywhere else, you just get shot. So anyway, I've cleared out most of them now, and gonna try to restock some ammo because I was running dangerously low. That's another thing that starts to become a problem in the game from here on in. But yeah, you see how quickly they move, and by the time he does the animation to come out of cover to shoot at them, they are already halfway to you, and you have to move that aim really quickly. And if you don't have any bullet time, that can be real bad right there. So now I'm like, where are these last guys? Because that section was hard, and I don't want to do it again. And so I'm really tentatively moving forward. But I think I've killed everybody except for the last two guys that get triggered once you get up to this column. So yeah. And I guess it was only one guy. So the last one guy that gets triggered, when you get up to that column, he'll come through that door, and that's the last guy on the level if you've killed everything else before you get to him. So now you want to go pick up some ammo, swap out your weapons if you want to, collect a couple of painkillers, and move on to, I believe the sniping section is next. And I mentioned on a previous video that the sniping for me is really weird in this game, and I don't know if my controls are messed up or what, if it's because I have it set to inverted aiming. I don't know what is the problem. But oh no, it's not the sniping section yet, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Pause, because this section right here is can be a beast, because they love to throw those grenades at you. And the best cover I found was these little concrete blocks right there. Ugh, as I try and fail to shoot that grenade out of the air, but it didn't hurt me too bad. As I managed to roll away a little bit, but God, those grenades. So I moved up to this corner, and I think they stopped throwing them. So maybe if you get on this first one rather than the second one back there, they don't get you as badly with the grenades, so you just gotta watch for them. Oh, never mind. They still throw them. And wow, I need to move away from that. It must have gotten behind something, because that should have hurt me. Yeah. Those grenades, they're evil. They are just evil. And luckily, this game, there aren't too many sections where they have cheesy grenade crap like that. This is not Call of Duty 4, where they're just throwing grenades all the time, super accurately, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, that section can be really tough. But over behind the blocks there, the concrete supports on the wall, I suppose, is what they are, was the best spot that I could find to be able to take care of people and not get blown up in the process. So right now, I don't know if the sniper can shoot you during that part, but it insinuates that you want to move quickly. I kind of pittered around there for a second, but anyway, you burst through that door, and be careful because there are guys still in this section, and I think if you die right now, you may have to go back and do that whole part over, so you don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would, because you didn't get a kill cam until right now. So, yeah, be careful going through that door. Don't get shot by those two dudes. And now we have the sniper section. So you're trying to cover Passos. And as I was describing before, I don't know what's up with my controls here, if it's because I have it on inverted aim or what, but it makes my left thumbstick control the aiming instead of the right thumbstick. And I don't know, I've never encountered that before in a game that I can remember, which is a big caveat because a lot of times I don't remember things from every game that I've ever played, but yeah, I don't recall it ever swapping the thumbstick that you use to aim the gun. But it changed them, so the left one now is moving my aim around, and the right, I think, zooms in and out, but I'm having to concentrate so hard on moving my left thumb that I don't even worry about the right one. So, yeah, this took some getting used to. But I was kind of used to it by the time I did this playthrough. When I did it on the hard playthrough, to unlock this difficulty, I was so thrown off by that aiming. It was bad. And there's an achievement for getting perfect aim on this section, which I feel like may take a few tries for me to be able to do, as it is now with this stupid left thumbstick nonsense. But anyway, if you know how to fix that, or if it's just a setting, a different setup, or I don't know what, but let me know. Drop me a comment, or a message, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's doable, clearly. I didn't look too embarrassing with my sniping just then, but it's annoying, so I'd rather it not be like that, if possible. So, anyway, this is the last section of the game. This is the last section of this chapter. And it's all one go. So, if at any point you die between now and the end, you will be back to that spot right after the sniping section. So, you want to not die, as always. So yeah, I was just blind firing a couple of guys again, and sometimes they're not dead, so be careful of that. But yeah, blind fire is super useful. Up here on this railing, yeah, the next railing is the tricky one. This one's not too bad if you can take care of most of these dudes in bullet time. When I played through the first time, I went to shoot dodge. I think in the one in the next rail after you go up this ladder. But I killed the guys straight in front of me, and I didn't realize that there were a couple of guys in that little alcove to the right. And so I ran up on them, and they surprised me, and I shoot dodged back, like straight back, and went flying right off the railing. And died. So don't do that. I think you can also do that in Chapter 2. Shoot dodge off some of those rails there, but be careful of those guys there on the right. They like to hide and then pop out and lay on the hurt. But once you deal with them, you're pretty much done. All you have left now is to get a slow-mo headshot on the last remaining sniper. So yeah, Chapter 3 was slightly more challenging than 1 and 2, but still not too bad. Not too bad just yet. So you bust through here and shoot him before he can shoot you, and you're done. So that's the end of Chapter 3. Thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in Chapter 4.